Welcome back, y'all. It comes been a wholesome night with a resilient Jenkins. We started off with our typical nighttime routine of making sure everything gets cleaned up. Unfortunately, the belt keeps going out on our vacuum, so we just go ahead and use the hose attachment. Got the floor swept and mopped in the bed area and got the beds back down for bedtime. And I wanted to cut out some extra time to go through both of my son's toy boxes and get rid of some stuff that they've already outgrown. Now, have you know, my son asked me if he could take over vacuuming. He said he really wanted to give it a try. While going through the toy bins, I noticed there was a bunch of newborn toys that my son had barely ever had interest in, so they were barely used. Maybe my daughter might have some interest, so we'll go ahead and put them aside for her. Vacuum the area back up and go ahead and put the rug back down. After I was finished resetting the kids area with them, I went back into my husband's room and I sat drawer of newborn toys for my daughter, and then me and the kids worked on writing down our manifestations, little intervention to get the toddler back his mattress so he can jump on it. I wanted to give my kids a little razzle-dazzle magic view, so I brought out my sage and let the kids both have a chance to hold it. After some reading and writing, I did the hair care for the night. My older son asked for me to cut his hair tomorrow, so we went ahead and left it for the night. And y'all, I promise my toddler was fine right there. My boy just doesn't like hair time. Thank you for spending the night with us. We'll see y'all in the next video.
I just thought I'd share this. Yesterday I was at the store with my kids and my man, and we have a 5, 6, and 7-year-old, and the cashier goes, "Oh, that's a lot of kids." And first of all, I was just kind of thrown off by the comment, but I was just like, it really ain't that much. And I was like, in fact, I'm gonna have 3, 4 more. And I was like, and she was like, well, let me rephrase that. It's just a lot of kids really close in age. If I'm gonna have kids, I want to make sure I spread them out so that I can have a little help with them. The older one can help them. And I said, well, for one, I'm really not about my kids raising each other, and for two, I kind of wanted to have them all together, close in age, so I can kick them out at the same damn time. You know, I was just trying to throw a little humor and a little education for her, just to be like, you know, it's not something you necessarily want to say to moms, and we don't need that, you know? We're just living, we're just doing our thing, and if I want to pop out 28, that's on me. I don't give a crap if you think it's a lot. It's not a lot for me, it's what I can handle. I love my kids. And you should just, you gotta learn what not to say in public, people.
Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like and comment. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Shout out to all of my new subscribers, all of the new cousins in the building. As you can see from the clip, we have to get into the resilient Jenkins. I don't know if you guys seen this couple on TikTok, but baby, it's a lot to unpack in this situation. So the mom has 2 kids that she already came into the relationship with. The dad, he has a son that it seems like his son lives with him, but going down a rabbit hole, it seems like, I don't know where the mom is for the son, but the son mainly lives with the father. Now, this woman, Stephanie is her name. She got on here a few years ago and she was trying to push out content saying she wants to be a content creator. She wants to make money for her family because her man said that if she can bring in some extra income, they'll be able to have as many kids as she wants. And as you can see from the clip, she confirmed that she wants to have more children. So as of right now, they have about 4 children and she's pregnant with their 5th child. The problem is not the fact that they are all, well, it is a major problem that they're all living in a 1-bedroom that she claimed it was her husband's apartment first, and then they all just moved in there and they've been there for years. My thing is, everybody is struggling. Some people are better off than others. That is not the problem. But her children has been laying on not even mattresses on the floor for years. And they claim it's because they bought beds and the children broke the beds, but get other beds. That's what children do. And then why is it that it's only her 2 girls that are breaking things? Like, control your children. They still need beds. I don't understand that. And then the fact that her and her husband is in, well, that's not even her husband. I don't know why I keep saying that. Her and her boyfriend is in the bedroom while the children are outside right by the door in the apartment. That is not safe. Anything can happen. The children are the first ones under attack. Like, I don't understand how any parent would do that. Most parents, even if you're in a 1-bedroom, the first thing they're going to do is give the children the room and they're going to be outside in the living room. That's just the safest and smartest thing to do. And then is the fact that they are always complaining about not having money, yet they're still making more children. I never understand people that do that. If you know you can't afford the children that you already have, why are you constantly making more? And then she has so many cats, stray cats, that she's taking out from outside and bringing them into her home. That's extra money and extra space that you do not have. Like it is something is not clicking. The lights are on, but nobody's home with this woman. We also have to get into the fact that Andrew, the father, he has children actually, that he does not take care of. We're going to get into that. Unpack your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. Please, unpack your thoughts in the comments.
So I'm struggling to have a baby. I am. It's been 6 months me and my partner, my man, have been trying to have a baby together. And it's stressful. We already lost one at 8.5 weeks. When we go in there to see our baby's heart beating, it's not beating. Okay? This is hard shit for people to have to go through. So to go into people's comments when they're talking about how much this is killing them and affecting them and wanting a baby is hurting them and just say, oh, you're crazy, lady. You can fuck off. Why do people who are like spiritual, and I be spiritual too, but listen, why is it they want to turn around and be like, girl, you're not manifesting that right. You're not doing the right thing. You're not using the right candles and the right oils and the right this, not right that. Excuse the fuck out of me. My manifestation worked. I got my man.
The reality is, she had 2 children. He had a son.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the resilient Jenkins, actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor. I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in, that man that everybody's saying they have 2 loving parents walked out of his son's life when he was 2. Okay, haven't seen his son since he was 5, and that's because I reached out to him to come to his kindergarten graduation, and at the time he only had 1 child, which was the little black boy you guys see in his videos. That's my oldest's little brother. Now my oldest, who's at the top because he will be 12, doesn't even know he has 2 other siblings. So no, they didn't meet when he had 1 child. He probably has more. He hasn't paid child support, but he has a PS5. I feel bad for those kids. I literally feel bad for my child's siblings, sad to say, that they have to sleep on the floor. And that man has not changed. And it's disrespectful, mind you, my child's name is being changed. I'm at work, but I keep seeing this shit, and it makes my blood boil. My son doesn't have to worry about anything. He's in a loving home. He has grandparents, he has his aunties, his uncles, close family members that are surrounded. My son is loved, and he knows he's loved. And I'm so glad I kept my son out of that situation. Because I never not wanted my son to not know his dad. And he's asked, and I've tried. I have receipts. I've tried to get him to be a part. Even his son asked, Mommy, I just want to know my dad. Why can't I see my dad? Mind y'all, when that happened, I reached out to him. He read the message, never replied. So I had put my son in counseling just because I knew it was bothering him, and there was nothing that I could say that was going to help him. I just told him, your dad made choices, and he chose to make those choices. It has nothing to do with you. So for people that are saying like, oh, they're in a 1-bedroom apartment there with 2 loving parents. No, that's not love. You don't put your kids on the floor. You sacrifice for your kids. You don't put your kids on the floor. His priorities were messed up, and that's why we never worked the fuck out. That's why we didn't work out. Because his priorities, as you guys can see, are all messed up. And now you're going viral. For what? And then you continue to make more babies, and you couldn't even take care of the first one that you had. He don't even know you, but he wanted to know you. You don't even know how great of a kid you got. And I'm so blessed that he doesn't have to worry about being in that situation. He would never have to be there. But what I am sad for is he's never going to know his siblings. And the way Portland is so small, No telling if he would ever run into his siblings when he gets older and not even know it. I have to protect my baby, y'all. I can't even let him see this. He don't have no phone, but I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that can, and he'll see it. So now I have to kind of keep him at bay and let him know myself. But yeah, Andrew, I hope you showed up to your court case for your child support. That was on October 2nd. It is October 29th. See, she said in her live earlier that God has been blessing them. No, baby. God ain't blessing you. Andrew's karma is about to do a 360. And while the Oregon's been looking for you, Andrew Alexander Jenkins, all the shit you've been doing, literally all the shit you've been doing, is going to come back tenfold. Your dad, bless his soul, that he ain't here to see this. You're an embarrassment. I'm sick, but I have the most beautiful son, and he would never be nothing like you, ever. He has a heart of gold. He's a leader. Do you hear me? My son gives compliments about how he is. He's bright. Oh, he's bright. But that last name that my son is carrying is coming off. Off. You've hurt my son in ways that I can't explain. And he may not show it, but I know sometimes it bothers him. So what I'm going to do is protect my baby. But what I do know, what I really do know, is the 12 years you've been running, no matter if you got clean or not, you're still doing the same bullshit. Same bullshit. 12 years. My baby 12. And you're still on the same bullshit. And every time, and it's not something that I want to fucking know. Nothing that I want to know. Nothing. You're an embarrassment. She's an embarrassment. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what people are saying. It's an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed. And if you could sleep at night knowing that your kids sleep on that floor and you're able to just be up in a room decked out with a PS5 and you don't even take care of your first child and you think you about to be blessed. Oh no. God don't work like that. God don't work like that. Not the God I serve. Not who I talk to. Not who's protecting me. Not who's been protecting my child. So yeah, keep thinking that they're in a house with two loving parents. No, they're in a house with two selfish parents who don't care about their upbringing and live nasty. And that's why my son was never around. And I'm so glad. And I'm so glad I'm raising a well-mannered young man with the help of my family and my husband. So Resilient Jenkins, keep thinking you're about to be blessed. Because shit's about to hit the fan for you, Andrew. For you. Because I sent it to the case.
Stephanie has gone on the internet making it seem as if Andrew is such a great father, a great man, a great everything. And if he has a child that is almost 12 years old and he walked out of his life at 2 years old, you're not that great. And you can take care of somebody else's children, but you can't take care of your own. Make it make sense for me, please. And I do not understand why Stephanie constantly, it's beautiful to see step parents step up and really try to not treat the children differently, even though they're not their biological child. But she constantly says that her stepson chose her. Baby, he didn't choose you. His father chose you, and he has no choice but to accept you as his stepmother. I don't understand. And the way that they take care of the children, it just doesn't make sense. They're crying about not having money, but yet Andrew is saying that he doesn't want a job with a W-2. I wonder why. Because he doesn't want to pay child support. Like, and even if, because he claims he is paying child support, but the mother is saying that he has not. So even if he is paying, and let's say she was once on public assistance, the money is going to go back to the state if she's no longer on public assistance, or if she is. But if she had it before, the money goes back to the state, and after that, then she'll start getting the money. Regardless of what, if you have a child, why are you not seeing him? And you're taking care of Stephanie's children and not taking care of your own biological children. Make it make sense for me, please.
Okay, because I am damn lucky to be home, not out in that work field, and I give that all to my man, and I'm so motherfucking grateful. But apparently, just because it's not my workplace, that don't mean that I'm not gonna bring that drama home. Because tell me why, when my man tells me something about his boss or his coworkers, I want to whoop their fucking asses more than I ever want to whoop anybody's. What the fuck? Man, I'm over here thinking about like some medieval fucking weaponry. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bitch, you tell me when your boss is over there, baby. I can walk my butt over there. I got some stuff. I got some juju to throw her way. Why? And tell me why, when it's a woman in power, they're always bitches and they're always fucking white. They're always white. What the hell? Why would you say that? You're white. No, okay. Yes, I'm white, but I'm not white. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, we don't know what you're talking about.
I know how to start the voiceover thing, but I'm just going to use this opportunity of this video with me cleaning to kind of introduce our family and give a little backstory. My fiance and I met together. I had my 2 kiddos and he had his 1 kiddo. They were 5, 6, and 7 at the time. And we just fell in love instantly. We wanted to merge our families, and the kiddos, they loved each other instantly. They loved my man as daddy, and his kiddo loved me as mommy. Needless to say, we kind of just wanted to get our family together and start this family journey as quick as we could. My man was in a 1-bedroom apartment at that time, and we moved in. We're still in that 1-bedroom apartment, and we now have a 6-month-old baby as well. So we do have 4 kids and 2 adults in a 1-bedroom, but we make it work. We do what we do to just keep going every day. This is my broken ass cupboard. We fixed it a couple times, but it just keeps falling off, so I said, if it, just leave it. You know, we keep up on everything. But one thing I will say is, like, the one thing I would give anything for is my own laundry room. If I could just have my washer and dryer without someone else's goop up in there, that'd be wonderful. But it is what it is, and we make it work, and we have fun with it. So I guess one way to look at it is like that day that I do get my washer and dryer, bitch better have no excuse to not keep your laundry kept up, because what will be the excuse? Not. I beat myself up on a daily that my kiddos don't have any kind of like space of their own. They all share this, what's supposed to be a living room as a bedroom, but you know, they have a place to lay their heads. They're well fed. They obviously got lots of clothes, and they have 2 parents that would literally do anything for them. Our carpet like mad needs to be shampooed, but that's gonna have to be like next week. And I'll be honest, this is a little weird. I couldn't figure out how the freak to cut it. I tried like 15 times and I was like, screw it. If you make it through this whole video, you're grilling. I'm so lucky, did not realize how bad I need to support, you know, until I see myself at these outdoor angles and girl, you need to do some things. I mean, really, girl, what is your excuse? You have all the time in the world. That's a lie. But seriously, girl, make some time to work. I've got a little pep talk to myself. I'm sorry about this awful glare. I don't know what it is with my screen, but I wipe it, I clean it, and she still got this glare. It's probably because I need to change the screensaver. It's cracked. Because that's like last on my priority list, if you know what I mean. Anyways, back to the video.
Now, one thing I would say is Stephanie does cook, and she cooks very well for her family. They are always eating and eating very good. I would say that. But her priorities are all wrong. She's spending money on BS and then complaining about the fact that she doesn't have money for her kids to have their own space. Baby, you shouldn't be ordering anything on Amazon. You shouldn't be none of that stuff. If your man is the only one bringing in income, and okay, you want to be home, you want to take care of home, but imagine a Black woman coming on the internet and saying everything and doing everything that she's doing. Her children has molded laundry in the living room where they sleep that she left there. Imagine that, okay? CPS will be called quickly. Do you hear me? They've been on the floor for years. They continuously dealing with lice. All of them. Continuously for months. I do not understand this. This is definitely, there's a lot of neglect going on, and somebody needs to do something, because if you cannot take care of the children that you already have, why are you still making more? That makes no sense. It doesn't matter how much you feel like you want to be a mom. You need to make sure that the children you already have on this earth are taken care of. And just because you're feeding them, just because they have a roof over their head, they don't have no space. They're not comfortable. They're in the living room while you and your man is in a bedroom with a door that you can close with a flat screen TV and a PS5. And I'm going to be honest. No, he doesn't deserve to have a PS5. You guys don't deserve to have anything of luxury that you want or you need until you can get your family in a better, stable situation. At least get a 2-bedroom. You guys could be out in the living room, give the son a room, the 2 boys a room, and then the 2 girls have a room. I just don't understand it. And then you moved in with this man with your children that you only known for 2 months. And their father, the children's father, is a Edo. And he's in jail. This is too much. And yet the man is not taking care of his son, his actual biological blood son. but he's over here taking care of another woman's children? Of course. There's so much to unpack here. I feel like I don't even have time. Let's continue.
The person who never complains and is just forever grateful. Every now and again, I'm allowed to complain about the fact that I share a one-bedroom with 4 kids, my husband, and 4 cats. And my insomnia is the worst part of it because the fuck am I supposed to be in the middle of the night when I can't sleep? I can't be in the room with my husband or I'm gonna wake him up. Can't be in the room with the kids and I can't even go do the dishes or I'm gonna wake someone up. And I can't go outside because I live in a town where I'm gonna get murdered outside. So I just want this to not be my reality anymore. Just keep pushing. First day back to school. We tried out the whole homeschooling thing that just wasn't for our family. They deeply missed their routine at school, their friends, and I missed my time to just be at home doing my mom thing and getting some stuff done. I actually got quite a bit done today. You see me here now cleaning up what is my kiddo's bedroom space / living room. We are a family of 6 that shares a 1 bedroom, but we make it work. This is my go-to method. Just sweep it all up, clean it up. It's way quicker than trying to just run around and chase everything. You would be surprised how much cleaning there is involved in a 1 bedroom. I can't even imagine how much more I'm gonna have to clean once we have bigger space.
What a year this has been, and I just want to say I'm grateful.
For you. What you mean to say there is that I should go to school, that I should go the traditional American route to get said education. That's what you mean to say. Because I'm very well educated, actually. I just didn't go that traditional American route because I don't take to that. You know, I don't like to be a, what's another word for slave? Yeah, I'm not like that. Maybe you are. Maybe you're that America. Not me, honey.
Cousins, unpack your thoughts in the comments. Do you understand what she's trying to say by this? I understand a lot of women would love to be stay-at-home moms. A lot of women would love to be stay-at-home wives, would love to just not work. But baby, if you have 4 children in your home and your husband, boyfriend, baby father, whatever, is not able to make enough money for you guys to live comfortably, then you need a job. You need to help out. You need to figure something out. And you need to go out in the work field and get things done. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do, but that is a part of life. I don't understand why you think you have that luxury when you have all those children. If it was just him and her in the house by themselves, baby, stay home. Figure it out. You could do what you want to do. Y'all have a 1 bedroom. Y'all making it work. Y'all don't have kids. But you have 4 children in your home. It's time to get a job and stop making kids.
Good morning. On today's episode of How I'm Losing My Fucking Mind, I just ordered 3 personalized cat collars for strays outside. Do y'all know I already have 4 cats? Does that make a difference? No. Because when I move, them babies are coming with me, for sure. The one that we just caught today, fluffy, white, and orange. I have been manifesting that cat for years, bro. The most beautiful cat I've ever seen. My heart instantly was like, no, that's my baby. It's my baby. And my man is like, girl, we have how many cats in here? 4. Does it make a difference? No. That's my baby. Cats make me happy. I'm that crazy cat lady, and I never even knew it.
Now, cousins, I'm not trying to pocket watch, but you have money to buy 3 collars for 3 random cats from outside, and yet your children don't have beds, and you have no money for that? Facebook Marketplace, I'm pretty sure you can get a bunk bed for your 2 daughters so they're not sleeping on the floor. You're spending your money on cat collars for stray cats. First of all, their cats in the home, the 4 cats that they do have in the home, has more space, like a designated area, than their children. Make it make sense. The priorities are all wrong. You're ordering things off Amazon, buying all these new things. Baby, you don't need anything new until your children have proper beds, at least. and a proper space for them to sleep. And yes, I know right now the economy is crazy. It's so hard to get affordable housing, affordable living, but you have 4 children. Apply to Section 8. Apply to live in the projects. I'm pretty sure there are other apartments that you can live in. At least get a 2-bedroom. I'm not saying all the children deserve can have their, well, they do deserve their own room, but sometimes it can't happen that way. But you mean to tell me that your children can't even get beds, but stray cats on the street can get collars? Make it make sense for me, please. Unpack your thoughts in the comments. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I am just thinking too deep into it. Do you think this lady is okay up there?
It's snowing outside and it's big money today. If you need something delivered, help, I'm your man.
My man hardly ever gets to join me for videos, so I was like, put some of your personality up in here, let them get to know you. And I'm trying out some different angles, but I wanted you guys to see the couple of things I got myself from my kitchen, because we've been buzzing it freaking every day trying to make money and bring ourselves up out of this pit. So let's see. First things first. I already forgot what this is called. A food processor. I don't know why my brain was like, I've been wanting a food processor for a fat minute. This is going to change my gluten-free cooking level game. Like, it's going to change it. Bitch, I'm excited about this one. Woo! I can barely contain myself. Just hold on. Hold on. I kind of want the camera on for this one because, girl, I don't know if anyone's going to make it through this freaking video, but if you do, y'all shoot that. Watch me just bust it, bro. Oh, my God. Girl. She's so pretty. Oh, my God. You know, Ray short ribs, burrito tacos, bitch. It's just about to happen.
I feel like sometimes people just want to get sympathy when they are creating their own problems, because in this situation especially, she's complaining about not having enough space for herself. Her children don't have enough space for themselves. They don't have beds. They're literally sleeping on the floor. They're in a 1-bedroom. The bathtub has toilet water and poop coming up in it and all that stuff. And yet you want to be a stay-at-home mom, and yet you have molded laundry. The only how laundry could become molded is literally because it's been sitting there for so long and it's probably still soaking wet. Like, I don't make it make sense for me, please. Can somebody unpack their thoughts in the comments and let me know what is the sense in this? Like, I am really shocked right now, because let this be any other race, especially a Black woman, and I'm not even trying to make it about race, but they would have called CPS on this woman so quick and so fast. This is not cute at all, but is more acceptable because of who she is. Let's be honest. This is outrageous to me. And you already have 4 children in your home, pregnant with baby number 5, in a 1-bedroom, with a man in the house. Make it make sense for me, please. Somebody. Unpack your thoughts in the comments. I really don't think I'm going to do too much talking. I'm just going to keep inserting all the clips. He's not taking care of his children. And then at the end, they kind of gave I don't know what it was, but it was like a PSA on their take on things. And it just lets me know that the lights are on and nobody's home up there. For the man too. And I can see why he chose this woman and not the baby mama, the first baby mama. Because she said that he was selfish, and he seemed selfish. He'd rather play video games than work. And it just doesn't make sense to me. You guys can spend money on Amazon products, spend money on collars for cats that are not stray cats that live outside, stray cats, but your children can sleep on the floor. And then you're having more babies to do what exactly? I do not know. Please make it make sense. And then there was a live that she was very, very mean and nasty with his son, his Black son. I just feel like this is just, where's the mother for that boy, that young boy? His mom needs to come and get him. Like, this is not a good environment. Yes, she cooks. Yes, the children are fed. They have clothes. They have a roof over their heads. But baby, it takes more than that to be a parent. I'm sorry. They need stability. And this is not stable. This is actually very sick. their bread gets more space than their children. Make it make sense for me. Somebody, please unpack your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. Are we taking this too serious? Are we minding other people's business, as people like to say? Or is this okay? Would you be okay if your child's father had him living in this type of living situation? Would you want to still have more children if you were living in this type of situation and you're in a 1-bedroom with 6 people? Would you continue to have children? Unpack your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about this whole situation. I really don't have anything else to say. I have a lot more to say, but I'm just gonna let her have it, because I just feel like this is not, it hasn't ended yet. I'm probably gonna come out with another video. I have part 4 coming out for the Facebook swindler. Yeah, we got to get into that. But unpack your thoughts in the comments about the Brazilian Jenkins, and let me know how you feel about this family. Do you think that it's okay that because the children broke the bed before, that it's okay for them to just sleep on the floor for the last 3 years? Let me know how you feel about this. Bye.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Working 9 to 5, 2, 3 jobs, just to survive. I'm a powerful winner. No man at home, raising all the kids alone. I'm a powerful winner. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, gotta make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time, 'cause I just can't wait till you write me your comment. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna take a thing. Working 9 to 5, try to wait and make a living, baby. Getting by, it's all taking and no giving, baby. Use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. You wanna be my lover, what's everything devotion? You want it deserve a fair promotion. 1, 2, 3, you wanna be my lover, 'cause I was who seem to let me. Thinking it's too easy, that's the way it is. Here's to your mother and here's to mine. Mama worked hard her entire life. She had 12 kids at 35. Working 24/7, 365. Working 5 to 9 and 9 to 5. And what you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Say you can handle my love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. I said, baby, I just want you back, and I want you to stay. What I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna.
Okay. The child support and child. I have the one other child, Anthony. I've been paying child support via garnishments ever since I can remember. I worked at a W-2 since I was 18, 19. Worked nights, multiple jobs, never made above 22 an hour.
Work jobs that worked your body to the bone. And
yeah, I worked retail, I worked overnight, I worked at Home Depot. Where else did I work? I worked at Jackson's, I worked at Grocery Outlet. I pumped gas. I pumped gas. I did HVAC for a year, and even HVAC. People say, oh, HVAC, we pay. I was there for a year, doing the most work, coming on the weekends to do scrap metal, and then going to Jackson's, and I only got like $4 raise after a year, and people got an $8 raise, making 32 plus, and they sat me at 24.
Now the HVAC company, that's a whole other story in and of itself, because he drove all over the place for that company. He was the one working the hardest for that company, and yet they would not increase his pay. They increased the pay of 3 of the other employees while he was working there.
Anything. It's what my workload didn't equal out what I felt to what I was getting paid, deserved to get paid, especially how fast I was picking things up and how hard I was working. And there wasn't any complaints. The complaint was, oh, you're requesting too many days off. Yes, because I want more money, so I'm trying to find other ways to make money. And so then I went back to Jackson's. And worked days and nights, 60 hours plus, and tried to make sure I washed every window, tried to do every little detail to get any kind of tips.
This man has done everything he can
The child
to
support.
provide.
The child support thing. I don't know what to tell anybody. I've been paying for years via garnishment. They've taken out 9-10 grand from taxes, and I let them. I didn't fight any of it. If the other party hasn't received it, that is not on me. I don't have any of that money. I think I owe $6,000. That's all I owe, which most of that got taken care of last year, and everything else is via garnishment, except for now, because I haven't gotten. I guess except for now, but I'm 4 or 5 months behind. Things happen. So it's not like I don't know about it. What else?
They want to know why you're not involved in stuff.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I don't need to explain why. I don't need to explain everything. I can't explain everything.
That's the thing. It's not their life for us to explain. It's our life. It's our perspective. It's what we've been through.
Well, people are going to judge regardless.
And that's fine.
I know. I've been judged all my life. I'm just letting them know if they think the child support's one thing, and this is if they believe people are going to believe one side or the other. That's entirely up to whoever watches or listens to this. And same with the job thing. I've worked and people think, oh, you never blah blah blah. I've worked. I always work, and I hate not working, but I hate also not getting paid for my time or for my worth. And people say, oh, you don't know your worth. Of course I know my worth. Everybody should know their worth.
Hence why we're no longer.
I've done plenty of jobs in my lifetime that I feel like I should get paid a certain amount. What else are we addressing? The destructiveness.
Yeah, there's
a speculation going around that we bought, quote unquote, bought foam toppers for our kids. They had frames, they had mattresses, sheets, pillows, the works, even little drapes on their
princess tapestries.
They hung on everything and bent everything and broke it and tore it down, and
kids are destructive. They're especially our two girls. They
bent the hell out of the metal frames and all that, making it more or less a hazard. So we had to remove it from the house, and then they tore up their sheets and all bed covers and all that. And if you guys don't know, when anybody orders a bed is a giant piece of foam. When you go on to order a bed, it says foam mattress or memory foam with the pillow topper. It's all foam. If you guys didn't know, it's just I thought that was common knowledge, but I guess that's something that you guys know now.
There's this impression that I don't want better for the children, which doesn't make any sense to me. That's all I want is better for our kids, more space, more opportunity. And you'd say, oh, she's been posting about this for 3 years, and for 3 years I've been doing my absolute best to try to make something happen. And I did too. I worked W-2 jobs for a long time, and I'm not gonna justify the reason that being home with my kids, it's either I pay someone to watch my kids and raise them a way that I don't agree with, or I stay home and raise my kids and get to watch them grow and become their people. And that's the choice that I would rather have.
Oh, and of course, people think I want to stay in a one bedroom.
That's what I'm saying. They think we want to stay in one
bedroom. Things have increasingly got more expensive over the years.
Mm-hmm.
My rent has gone up.
It's gone up $300 since we got together.
Yeah, it was what, $950.
Yeah.
People are going to judge me and have always judged me all my life. That's nothing new to me. That's nothing new to me. All I know is I'm trying to do the best with what I got. How I'm trying to do the best with what I have and how I know best. And people say, yes, get a W-2. I would love to get a W-2 that paid me decent enough. But getting a W-2 at 18...
Why does it just got to be about the pay?
20,
why does nobody consider the health aspect? That most of these W-2 jobs are sucking the life out of you. Why doesn't that matter?
Oh, because they don't care. It's not, and I get it. It's not about me. It's about my kids. But also,
Well, you don't want to be here for your kids.
That's the thing. I want to be here for my kids. And I don't want a job to suck the life out of me. So I'm coming home. I'm going to work hating my job, and I'm hating my life because my job is sucking the life out of me. That's how Jackson's was. Jackson's was okay, but it was
If we would work at Jackson's, we will be stuck here the rest of the kids' lives. We made the decisions we made to get out of here.
Yeah, I guess here's the other thing. They'll probably say, get a second job. I've had a second job, and this is why I am pre-diabetic and on heart medication. Because I've had a heart attack and went to AFib, and I'm on heart pressure medication. Not making an excuse, but I overworked myself and didn't eat and didn't sleep and didn't eat and didn't sleep to make sure bills were getting paid. It's not like I wasn't. I would like a job that's one job. If I were to have a W-2, one job that pays well. I don't want 2, 3 jobs. Oh, that's not fair. I know that. Life ain't fair.
Hey, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and thank you guys. Like, seriously, thank you guys. For the love and support and the kind words. I've also seen some other things. Some of y'all up here is not all the way there. Some of y'all comments, y'all just be saying stuff. Literally just be saying stuff. But I did want to get on here and thank you guys for the love, support, the kind words, and like give you guys an update, because we did talk to my son last night, me and his dad, who's been in his life since he was 3. Literally sat him down yesterday after school. I came home from work on my lunch, and we told him what happened. We told him that his biological father went viral on TikTok, and it wasn't for good. And that he had his siblings sleeping on the floor, and that he's in a decked out room with a PS5 and flat screen TVs. And I told him, I said I didn't want him to see that, because I made a response video to how he left him, and I exposed him. And he asked me, he was like, how many siblings do I have? And I said, well, you have 2 little brothers. And I said, and the person that he's with, she's currently pregnant, and we don't know if it's a boy or girl. And y'all, when I tell you, his eyes welled up, and he just kind of just started falling, and it started making me upset. Me and him both cried. And I told him, I said, you know, like I told you before, it has nothing to do with you. It literally has nothing to do with you. Your dad made choices, and those are the choices he made. And his dad sat between us, and he held us, and then he let us have our moment together. And I just gave him the biggest hug, and I told him, I said, baby, if you need mommy to put you back in counseling, just let me know. I'm here to protect you. That is my job as a mom. As a mom, I'm here to protect you. I will go to hell for you. Literally. I will go to jail for you. Like, you're my baby. You're my firstborn. You're everything. And I know it bothers you. And I know it does. Even though I reassure him all the time, like, you know, it has nothing to do with you. And his dad does the same thing. We tell him it has nothing to do with you. Your dad made, your biological father made choices. And that's the choices he chose to make. You're still going to be bright. You're still going to be smart. You're still going to be the person you are. You're still going to be great at what you do. Because it has nothing to do with you. But I am going to protect you. I am going to go to war for you. I am going to do everything. And the thing about it is, his sperm donor got up on this internet here and flaunted like he's some great dad. And he's not. He literally walked out of his life. That's why he can't tell y'all. I literally, if I wanted to, I would expose everything. But I don't want to do that, because I know one day my son might see this. And I never spoke bad about his dad. Or his father, excuse me. I never spoke bad about his father in front of him. So I'm not going to get on this internet knowing that one day he might see this and I'm speaking crazy. And these are things that he doesn't know. So I want him to have his own opinion, his own judgment. And today, after we came back from trick-or-treating, I asked him, like, you know, since everything came out, how do you feel? And he goes, to be honest, Mom, and literally this is his own words, y'all. He said, to be honest, Mom, I wasn't thinking about it until you said something. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, I wasn't thinking about it until you said something. I'm fine. I said, okay. I just went to check in and make sure, you know, because that's a lot. It was a lot on Mommy, and I just went to make sure he was fine. And he's fine. He literally said, I'm fine, Mommy. It's okay. And we changed the subject, and we talked about something else on the way home. And then he went to his other cousin's house to go trick-or-treating. So, like, not trick-or-treating, but to go stay the night with. So I just want to get on here and thank everybody that supported me and people that are in a similar situation as me or went through the same thing as me. You know, I appreciate all the kind words. Like, I really do. I really do. And I'm going to have him make a wish list, and I'm going to have his brothers in on it too, because I know he will want that. And so when we get it, or when I get their wish list from them, so give me some time, y'all. Give me some time. Please give me some time, because I am a working mom, and I be tired, and I just be going sometimes. But once I get it, I'll make the wish list on Amazon, and then I'll post it in my bio. I'll also post my Venmo in there as well. Yeah, but that was never my intentions. But since you guys want to support him, and I'm all for it, because that's literally who it's gonna go for. It's literally gonna go to the kids. Like, my stuff will go for the kids, like that they need, not like what they be doing. I be upgrading their stuff. It ain't gonna be like them, stuff on the floor. You never have to worry about that. That's not me. But I just wanted to get on here and thank y'all for real. And Andrew, I told you it was gonna hit the fan. Like, I told you, everything that you do is gonna come back. Everything is gonna come back. Literally come back on you. I literally said that. And now look, you thought you was gonna get, I don't know what you thought. I literally don't know what you thought at all. Like, that, this wasn't a smart move. This was not a smart chess move, sir. And you out here flying like you a great daddy, and you out here got your kids on the floor, and you still ain't took care of your first one. So I exposed you. And for the people who think I did it for clout or did it for anything otherwise, trust me, I have no reason to. I literally have no reason to. Trust me, before I posted that video, I already sent information to the child support case office, to our case manager, actually. I actually emailed her and sent her information before I posted my first video, before I posted my first video about it. I did that after I got home from work on Tuesday. Late at night. 11:57. So I just want to let you guys know I truly appreciate all the love and support. My baby is fine. He will be fine. He will be fine. We talk. I may get on his head top sometimes because he's a preteen. He's almost a preteen. But we talk. And he knows I love him. And he knows I'll go do anything for him. Anything. No matter what. But Andrew, you got everything coming back to you that you deserve. You got everything coming back to you that you deserve. Everything. And I told you Carmen was going to do a whole 360 once I spoke. And I spoke my truth. And you can sit up there and try to say any and every excuse that you always do, because that's all you do is make excuses. So continue to make them.
Everything doesn't have to be about skin color, but y'all really need to be honest with yourselves when you're talking about this Brazilian Jenkins situation. The number one factor as to why people are saying you have two loving parents in the household is because the mother is not black. If that mom was black, every single positive video about this negligent couple would not be, it wouldn't be posted. The fact that you have a father in the household and that he won't work because he's saying he doesn't want a W-2 job, all of that just entails that he doesn't want to work because he owes child support. His baby mom came up. He has a 12-year-old. He owes child support. He don't want no regular job because they're going to garnish his wages. Hello, he doesn't want to take care of his children. That's why they're sleeping on pallets in the front row. And it's really sad, to be honest, because as women, we need to do better in thinking that, oh, just because we have a man, like, we're winning. You're not winning. Like, she's not winning. There's nothing good about having a man in that household, especially because you having another baby and he still will not do what it takes to provide for your family that he is contributing to. It's not like he just in there with her children. He has a child in there and he has two with her. You know, one on the way, whatever. When you look up the Amazon wish list or whatever, it gets even worse. The wish list, y'all want us to pay for your car detailing business. Get a job. Nobody cares about helping people when they are trying. They're not even trying. Y'all got 4 cats in there and it's dirty. Get a job.